I'm Giovanna Sardelli.
And I'm Pietra Sardelli.
And we are honored to be here to introduce our father, Nelson Sardelli.
Whom we know personally. Now, our father didn't set out to be an entertainer. He immigrated from the U.S. to Brazil, sponsored by General Motors, to work at a factory in Detroit.
And then, like a positive Lemony Snicket, with a series of very fortunate events, he became a professional entertainer. Quite an accomplishment for a man with no formal education. He performed his act all over the country, but decided to settle in Las Vegas to raise his family. We are old school Vegas, like ride a horse through the desert to get to your elementary school Vegas. We learned to swim in the pool of the Flamingo Hotel because my father was a special guest of the Mills Brothers when they performed there.
Dad is a performer's performer. His artistry and talent are undeniable. He was actually pulled from the lounge at the Thunderbird to be what would be the last opening act for Judy Garland when she was performing at the Sahara Hotel. I once had the pleasure of meeting Gregory Hines, and I was so prepared for all the bragging rights that were going to come with this meeting of Gregory Hines. And when I introduced myself, he said, "Sardelli, you're Nelson's daughter? Is he still doing the things with the guns?" Like, how do you know my father?
We grew up watching our father perform all over the world. He dazzled audiences with his rich baritone voice, his comedy, and yes, his exquisite gun twirling skills. Seriously, the man can throw a gun up over his shoulder, he can outdraw anyone, and he can run off a potential date faster than 10 Dobermans and a chainsaw.
This is true. And while all that was wonderful, minding the fact that we couldn't date, not each other, other people, what we were most proud of was our father's deep philanthropic connection to the Vegas community. He has one of the largest private collections of police badges and paraphernalia because he would so often perform at benefits to help fundraise for the families of fallen officers, probably inspired by his own father, who was a law enforcement officer in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
And with our mother, he created Starshine, where they would gather celebrities like Rocky Graziano, Joan Rivers, Joey Bishop, David Copperfield, and many, many others to shine shoes to raise money for individuals with intellectual disabilities. He did this all over the world, but specifically here in Las Vegas to benefit Opportunity Village.
For 18 years, up to the pandemic, he would do a show at the Veterans Home every Father's Day where he would gather over 30 performers like Lance Burton, Pat Cooper, and Marty Allen to entertain the residents and heroes of the Nevada State Veterans Home. He long ago became the fundraising go-to, as he would always be able to put together an amazing show that would help local entertainers and their families in their time of need.
He loves bringing people together. It's what he does best. In fact, he still gathers over 100 people a month for his Fiori meetings, which are held at the Italian American Club. Yes. For those of you who don't know, Fiori stands for Fun Italians Organizing Ridiculous Events. And it's just that. And he's really like the mayor of the Italian American Club.
Sad to say, he has a better social life than either of us.
It's true. And through the ups and downs of life as a performer, he made sure his daughters and his granddaughter graduated from college. This one. He provided us with a stable home life, which is no small feat in such a competitive and unpredictable industry.
And while providing for us, he also provided UNLV Theater and Film School with sets, props, and film locations throughout all of our years in school.
He made sure we traveled and saw the world. And for a man who didn't go to college, he's fluent in 5 languages.
And conversational in several more.
And he sings in even more.
Thank you. We've watched him make friends all over the world, always proud of his direct from Las Vegas billing. He was a one-man diplomatic mission for the city of Las Vegas and all that we offer here.
And we are so excited to bring Nelson Sardelli, our father, onto this stage to finally receive something from a university.